now I'm making a glass here. For example, the glass of a design, lines are with slant here, then it's getting more slant from the lower part. So this is a glass, and that way many things are there to be discussed, like the accurate measurement, the shading part, whether the material of the glass is metal, steel, glass, plastic, or ceramic, or whatever. But my main concern in these classes is to train you how to make the accurate shape of the glass. So what I do, I first and foremost work is, for anything we go for, to make the accurate shape of this rectangle from each side. To cover this glass, basically we have to get it into this shape. Make a center line. Now measure these two levels. Say if this is the 40% of this total length and this is the 60%, then again I have to divide these lines. First I'm marking for a less slant line, upper part of the glass, and then the lower part of the glass. The gap must be equal in both the sides. Now simply you have to join so this is the 2D shape of this glass. Now this is step 1, this is step 2. Now third step, I'll see the eye level of these circles. One, two. Right, now this is the 2D shape at first, then I'm going to convert it into 3D shape. At this point we can assume any level of this glass. At any top or at any bottom we can arrange accordingly with the help of ovals. if I assume it this level of this glass, then what I do, again I must say, if this is, say, the 20%, the face is 20% open of this oval, I am taking the example, if the face is open 20% at top, then the base of this glass must remain at least 50% open. 50% of what? No comparison with this. 50% of its own circle. Say the circle is drawn from a square, then this is the 50% of its own circle. I said if 20%, then 20% of its own circle. Say this is the square for this width, right? So 20%, this is 100%, it's a circle. This is converted into oval. 20% of this circle, 50% of this circle. What I mean by all these ovals and circles, basically I'm finding out this curve, basically this curve for this base. See the gap here, then I mark the point here. The gap is this much from this line, because basically this line is the center line of this oval. Then see the gap here, mark it here, because finally I have to make a curve from this point, this level, and at this level, at the top, see the gap is a bit less, 20%. Here the gap is increasing, here the gap is decreasing. At the top it always decreases, and at the bottom it always increases, because at any point of time anything goes down, the gap increases. The face of that particular object, it gets wider, visibility increases, hence we have to increase the gap at any point of time whenever we go down. So if now here if for example if we were not able to see the complete circle here, say for example this is the glass of steel, then we would not be able to see the inner line of this circle, this oval. But here at the top the face remains open. Then what we must do, if the gap in the lower part is this much, then the gap would remain same in the first half also. So if we are taking 20%, marking 20% at the bottom below the line, then 20% above the line. This way I got these 2 points, below the line and above the line. Now simply make an oval here, or we can convert this into a rectangular shape if it becomes easier for you to draw the accurate shape. If this glass appears long, what we can do, we can decrease the size of this glass. We can manage the size accordingly, according to our need. That's it. Thank you. If we take what I told you in the beginning, at the very first level, we must take the accurate measurement of anything we are going to draw. We must take the accurate measurement. Length, width must be calculated properly by using different techniques are there. If the object is kept in front of you, then you can use the scale or the pencil to measure the length and width of that particular object. So if measurements are taken properly, the final output would be accurate, right? So that comes later, that will come in the later classes, how we measure things with by using different techniques, and the shading part of different materials, that comes later. Thank you.